Hey YouTube, we're moving forward on the Ninja race bike build. Got a set of really nice levers. These are ASVs, the F3 series. These are pretty cool. They have a 5-point adjustment. These are unbreakable. These are not your Chinese piece of junk levers. These levers run about between $2 and $2.50 for a set. So we're going to show you how to put them on. They're fairly easy, pretty straightforward. So watch and learn. Okay, there's 2 bolts that we have to, it's really a bolt with a nut on the bottom of it. So you have to loosen this 10mm bolt on top, right here. Right there. And then right under here is the bottom of that bolt, which is an 8mm. So I'm going to yank them out and be right back on. Alright, I'm just going to take off this top one now. I've taken the bottom bolt out already. Just spinning this up. Out she comes. I'm just going to tie this here for right now so I don't drop it on the floor. That's that bolt. Now, being that this is the clutch side, you have to line up these little pieces here. There's a little slot there, and there's a little corresponding slot on the back side of the adjuster. So what we're going to do is we're going to line that up so that they're on the side here, lined up. And if you come around here, I don't know if you can see it, lined up with this hole right here. There's a little hole here. The cable's going to go through. See it right there? And it's going to go right across. Do you see it?
Fine.
Huh?
Fine.
It's right here. It comes straight across. Okay. We're just going to pull this cable out if we can. Okay, we're going to slide it in like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk it into the hole. You can. There we go. There we go. I'll walk it in the hole. I'm just going to slide this in. Get our ratchet. I'm going to put it on tighten. Nope. Okay. So I've tightened the top bolt. So basically the top one's done. Now I'm going to just stick that bottom one on and tighten it with a 8mm. Okay, we got this bottom bolt, and all we're going to do is just snug it up. As I get up there and see it. There you go. Now, we're going to have to readjust the cable. It's a little tighter than I want it. It's not up here. I don't think it needs to be that tight. See, it feels like it's dragging a little bit.
Why don't you just start the bike and in gear until you get this thing set?
What do you mean? This one.
Okay.
Alright, so we have the clutch all set up. We have the clutch adjuster readjusted. Right here is to move the lever in and out. They're fully adjustable. I have it set for Greg's hand. So, oops. So for Greg, he said he liked it there. And when the bike's on, it's real smooth. So that's the clutch lever. Now we're going to be walking over to this side to replace the bent brake lever. So we're going to start again, removing the top 10mm bolt and the bottom 8mm bolt. I think I got that.
My camera focus.
Okay, actually the bottom bolt here is not an 8, it's a 10. I don't like to say I'm wrong, especially when my wife's around, but being that she went to Bed Bath & Beyond, I can say I was wrong and no one will ever know the difference. So, needless to say, I was wrong. It's a 10 on both sides. I've actually taken out the bolt. It's the same as the other side, just a 10mm on the bottom. Now the lever is just going to pull out. And we just got to make sure we put it back in the way it goes so that we get the brake light. Even though this bike's not going to have a brake light, it should still be put in the right way. So there's the old lever. And here is ones I can't open. Here's the new ones. Okay, they come in their own little case. Big difference in the size. I mean, a good couple inches. So we are just going to stick it back in. And I don't know if I showed you on the other side, but these flip completely the other way. This way, if you crash and you catch them, you don't destroy the lever. Okay, give me a minute because I got to set this in. Okay, obviously when you're putting this in, you got to make sure that the brake light portion is right there and it sets in. It's kind of really only one way it can go on. But on a street bike, that would be more important than on the race bike because that does your brake light, as you can hear it. It's down. Tighten the bottom one. Put the bottom one on. And we went from a... Hang on. Let me try to get in here. There you go. We went from a crappy little beginner road racing or beginning road bike to getting closer to our track bike. So. And voila, again, Greg can test this out now. I haven't done the upgrade to the brakes, which will be coming up. I'm not going to do it tonight, I'll probably do it this weekend. It'll be coming up on doing stainless steel brake lines. I'm putting double H Sinister brake pads on it. And then I'm switching over from dot 4 to dot 5 or to dot 5.1. So a little better braking temperature, can hold a little bit more. So we're going to drain all that out. We'll run the brake lines. We'll do the brake pads, and then we'll swap over the rest of the body. So for now, the levers are on. This is a quick little thing. This is not a hard thing or anything like that. This is something anybody can do that has a ratchet set. And a nice upgrade. I think these are a lot nicer to ride with, even on the street. ASV happens to be, probably one of the best on the market. And again, after putting the body on it, that's the armor body. That's a high-end body. Putting the carbon black pipe on it. That's a high-end thing. One of the little things we did while I got it here, we finally got the hooks in to tie on the the tie downs down. Not that you really need to tie the rear end down, but being that I took the passenger peg off, I just didn't want to leave it on the frame. I think that looks nicer. I will be yanking the chain guard. I think I'm going to end up probably putting a gold chain on it. We'll see. I got to take off the kickstand eventually. I'll have a video on how to wire that so that the bike runs, because that's got a kill switch for the kickstand to being down. So for tonight, I think we're done. We got her running, which is always good. We got the whole bike back together. Did the levers, did the peg removal, and next will be the brakes. So as usual, thanks for watching YouTube. Hopefully you enjoyed some of our other videos, such as Corvettes at Carlisle, the Callaway cars, the rest of the build on the racetrack bike. We're gonna have some funny videos coming up soon, as well as going to the Hershey RV show. So as usual, like, subscribe, ask for shout outs. I always answer comments, so any comments you do, just really don't prefer comments like, hey, you don't know what you're doing, because that's obviously not true. So as usual, like and subscribe, and I'm going to turn the camera over to Greg.
As you can see, the bike and I are one step closer to getting on the track and riding this with my new ABS levers. Now we are trying to hit 100 subscribers by the middle of September. Let's hope that you can get us there. So, like and subscribe, give us a big thumbs up, and hit that little bell. Go follow us on Instagram at Greg_Dibsy. Thanks for watching.